Hello, welcome to a VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica, and this show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that this guy seems to step on. It is February 19th. I hope you're having a great start to your week. We had a wonderful Valentine's Day week last week, so I hope you did too. And we're almost done with February, which is wild. But today I want to talk about a couple of tips to help you with your voiceover business in general, okay? Because I think you know me, I'm a big advocate for constantly training on voice acting. However, right, I'm really about marketing and running your business as well, okay? I think that is so important. So just a couple things that you want to me, in my mind, focus in on your business. First off, to understand that it's a business. Right here, their business, meaning that this is about you, right? Running a business, running an entity that is supposed to generate revenue. Right? It generates revenue, and from that revenue, okay, we reinvest that revenue and grow the revenue until there is enough extra revenue for us to live a very nice life. Okay? Remember, that's and through that business, we create a series of systems, right, that allow us to leverage ourselves, you know me, OPM, OPT, other people's money, other people's time, to grow beyond. Okay, even if it's technology, we leverage things so that we grow beyond where we could just do by ourselves. All right. So first off, understanding that this is a business. A lot of people, I think, unfortunately, fall into the trap of thinking that this is, just more about you or me, right? It's more about us. And I know that seems odd, seeing as we're the talent. But the reality is that we need to think of it as a business. So yes, you're the talent right now, but think of it almost as if what would it be like if you were hiring yourself? Do you know what I mean? Like you were managing yourself. You were not the one doing the voiceovers. You were the one managing it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like you had a group of voice actors, right? Think of it from that context, because then you'll start to look at it and say, okay, what are the actions I'm actually taking to generate work, to manage revenue, to make sure the books are done correctly, to make sure we're reinvesting correctly, right? Those are just keep that in your mind, and it'll start to detach you from this idea that it's all me, and it's more about us building the business. All right, 2, let's move into the systems. I just talked about it briefly, but I think it's really vital to share with you the idea that there are systems that we can put into place. And when I mean a system, think of a system as a series of actions, all right, that are repeatable and generate a similar or the same outcome each time. All right, I think of a system, if you think of some of the simplest systems, is how McDonald's works, right? Like how they make French fries, or how a car works, right? Because that every time you turn on the key, you step on the gas, you put in a gear, step on the gas, your car is going to move forward. That's a series of systems that work together, all right, to create a repeatable outcome. We have to create those as well for our business. The reason why we want to is because, we want to create a functioning machine, not a job. Okay, because there is come a point where, when you're first starting too, you've got to put a lot more energy, just like a train, right? When it's first starting, uses way more energy to get started than it does to keep itself going. The same thing with anything, right? There's so much more energy used on the startup than it is to keep it going. But here's the thing. We don't want to be building a really high stressful job. Okay, we're trying to build a business to where we are not the ones who everything has to be dependent upon. Now, you may not be someone who wants to, hire other people down the road. That's fine. You know what I mean? But we still want to build a series of systems, right? So they're repeatable and have a predictable outcome. I think this is so important, so that we're not just throwing darts at a wall blindly. Okay, so systems, very important. Systems could be when you submit auditions each day, when you post on social media, how many emails you send out, how you collect those emails, the system in which you email, your website. All of these different things can be systems. You know what I'm saying? Again, so remember, the system I'm talking about is right? Something that is that can be repeated over and over again, that creates a predictable outcome. All right. So I think the last tip I'm going to talk about is more of like a back end business thing that I find. And it's not necessarily something you do right when you start off. Okay. But as you get going, you definitely want to get someone to help you with your books, making sure your the taxes are paid correctly, the business is put, your fees, everything you're paying, all those things are correctly done, and it's a bookkeeper, an accountant to do your taxes, things like that. You also want to make sure once you start making enough money that you incorporate to an LLC. All right, use these things whether you need a lawyer or not. I mean, I did it myself, but you can either do that or get a lawyer. But you want to make sure the business stuff that you're registered locally. All right. You want to make sure all the business stuff is taken care of, especially as you start to earn more and more money, because, trust me, the tax man are going to want their money. So you got to make sure that that's taken care of. So remember, it's a business. All right. Within that business, we're having fun and growing as artists. But look at it from a business owner's perspective. It will change your life. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much. We've hit over 15,000 subscribers on our channel. We're growing really well. I'm very excited. I think we added over 1,200 new subscribers last month. So thank you so much. It's been an incredible ride so far. And our new Academy Voices Entertainment channel has now actually surpassed this channel with over 17,000 subs. So I'm just blown my mind on that. You can check that out, Academy Voices Entertainment. That's where we are, posting entertainment things like audiobooks, meditations, with plans to post,